Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. First, thank you for the 150,000 subscribers. I'm also calling on that we proceed to 200,000 subscribers, and I will honestly appreciate. Good morning and welcome to this channel, a place where we tell nothing but the truth, a place where we call a spade, and the heartbeat of information in the Republic of Kenya. Welcome and feel at home. For those of you who have read the budget, there's something that is so surprising in this budget, and I could wish us to share in this forum so that you're able to understand where your country is moving to. I know some of you haven't read the budget, and that is why I, Kaka Sungura, am here on your behalf to keep you informed on the contents in that budget. I am a content creator through the social media, and something just has caught my attention as I was looking at this, and it has been discussed in various media platforms, and I saw it better for me to bring it here so that we are able to internalize it. In our 2025-2026 budget, there is an allocation of 150 million, and this money has been allocated by the state, and it will be sent to the DCI offices to purchase a software or a system that will monitor Kenyans on what they post, on who posted, where, at what time. You know, freedom of expression is being trimmed each and every day. But the big question in the room, will they succeed with their evil plans? I was reading an article done by Citizen TV, and I saw very surprising figures here that I want to read for you. That taka nikusomea hapa before we move into the contents of what I want us to discuss. Now, to enhance the DCS work, the budget committee is proposing to reallocate a total of 150 million to procure and run an Optimus 3.0 system. And this system is going to monitor each and every social media account on what it posts. It will expose the owner of that account, where he's posting from, the type of gadget that person is using to post. Don't you think this is infringement of our privacy? Don't you think this is scary? Don't you think this is going against our already existing laws? But this is not the issue, ladies and gentlemen. The issue is when you find that the executive office of the president gets an increase to 5.37 billion after increasing the recurrent expenditure by 455 million. Ladies and gentlemen, it is so shocking that the office of the deputy president has benefited from 150 million raise attributed to operating expenses, now hitting 3.07 billion in total estimates. The Ministry of Defense has had its estimates increased by 13 billion, hitting 213 billion, the largest budget ever in Kenya's history. Ladies and gentlemen, the committee indicated that the increment comprises 2 billion for recruitment, 5 billion for KDF operations in Somalia, and 6 billion for other security operations. That is not even the issue. My only concern is this. Nataka musikize vizuri. I want you now utega masikio hapa nikueleze. Purchasing a 150 million system is not even the issue. Increasing money in the office of the president is not even the issue. Increasing money in the office of the deputy president is not even the issue. Increasing money for KDF to hit, it's not even the issue. The big elephant in the room, The big elephant in the room is this one. That the Teachers Service Commission is going to lose 570 million in totals, crippling our education system. But increase money for DCI to know what Kaka Sungura posted and where. Is that even necessary? What I know, once you become a public figure, you become a public property. And in such, you are subject to criticism, correction, abuse, and endorsements. That is, you've done better, you've done this better. Once you become a public figure, you completely lose privacy and become a public property. So if this regime doesn't want to become a public property, why can't they resign and go home? For heaven's sake. If they don't want to be discussed, see, waende tu nyumbani. Yeah? University education will lose 920 million. That is my concern. Yani tunanyanganya university pesa, tunapelekea DCI ili wakunywe chai, wajue ni nani alipost nini on Facebook. Primary education is set to lose 405 million. And secondary education is set to lose a total of 4 billion Kenyan shillings. This shocked me. As a Kenyan who understands that education should be highly, in fact, in Kenya we should have free education. Because hizi pesa zote watu wanapewa hapa, office of the president, office of the deputy president, hizi pesa zote ukiweka pamoja, they are enough to run a free education system. But because the regime you elected wants to kill education in this country, then there's nothing we can do about it. The streets are calling. And if we cannot heal this now, it will be a disease. In fact, it will turn to be a chronic disease. You know, when I say a chronic disease, you know what I mean. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.